So just a recap of it. Basically, what is the objective here? To just spread the awareness among the masses that the product exists in the market, and the company has to invest huge amount in pushing and pulling. I have also told you what is pushing and what is pulling. Have you understood that part? Yes, no? Morning time, fresh morning, good morning. So whether you have understood what is push and pull? So here prices are very high because the company here does not enjoy the economies of the scale. That's why the price is high, and even the company has to pour in lots of money to promote the product in the market in the introduction phase to create the awareness among the masses. Here the strategy which we use is which we saw is rapid skimming, slow skimming, rapid penetration, slow penetration. What is rapid skimming? I want to move ahead. This is just the recap. In detail we saw what is it? Rapid skimming. When we had the session on Friday? Yes, very good. 2 days. Today is Monday. भूल गए? Yes. More money on advertising. What is the quadrant basically here? What are the 2 factors involved in this rapid skimming? When we say skimming, yes. How? Launching the product, but there are 2 attributes on which we discuss this rapid skimming. What is about the pricing strategy here? What about the market share or the profit? What was the attribute which is most important? Price high? Okay, price is high. What about the market share here? Rapid skimming. Yes, they are more interested in market share than profit. So what would be the pricing strategy here then in this case for rapid skimming? There, first of skimming. So here when the company thinks of having more profits, then the prices are high initially in the introduction phase. Okay. At the same time, promotion is also high. So high price, high promotion. And what about the slow skimming then? High price, less on promotion side. Okay. So these 2 are the attributes which go into this rapid skimming and slow skimming. Now, for which type of product that when customer is ready to pay higher price? Luxurious cars. Okay. Okay. Luxury item, you can say. But what is my question? Suppose you want to purchase something, why you will pay a higher price? When you will pay rather a higher price for that product? Yes. Better quality. So quality is one attribute, should be the quality. Because see, the company is new. Or maybe under the corporate brand name, the company has launched a new product. The parent company is the same, the parent brand is the same, but the new product is launched with a different brand name. Okay. So here, unless and until there is trust gained by the company, people will not purchase. As you rightly said, quality, brand name. These are some of the factors where the people will purchase at even the higher price, especially technology driven products. One thing is technology. Somebody can market on the basis of technology. Somebody will say it has a higher design. something differentiation from the existing product, then the marketer will offer, then only people will buy. Next thing is on the health criteria, where there is no option but you will purchase because it is mandatory. If the doctors prescribe something, even today, the medicines doctor prescribes, they are priced highly, but still people purchase, whether it is affordable or not affordable. Okay. We don't speak it in terms of marketing strategy, but these are the products where manufacturer can think of using this rapid skimming strategy. What about slow skimming? Now here one more thing, when we emphasize on high promotion, that means people, maybe the market is totally new, the product is totally new in the market, or there are competitors and hence the company spends on promotion. What about the other criteria of slow skimming? The prices are high, promotion is low. So when do you think the promotion would be low? It's known to the people, or there are no competitors. One or two competitors are there, and the product is clicking in the market. So in that scenario, the company will think that they will not spend much on the promotion. What about rapid penetration? We have taken the example of Jio. High promotion, low price. So when the company seeks to gain the market share, what has Jio done today? Where it was, where it is? What about Airtel? What about Vodafone? What about the other competitors, BSNL? So it used the first strategy, rapid penetration. It wanted to penetrate into the market, and objective was not gaining the profit because the company is already well known. It has established its brand. Here the objective was to gain the market share, and that's why the company entered into the market. Why low pricing? Today, if you see, they have increased the price, isn't it? Initially, they came with the very low price because they wanted to grab the market share, and they were successful in grabbing the competitor customers also. But now if you see, the prices are on a higher side. What is low penetration then? Low price, low promotion. For which type of goods this is feasible? Low promotion means already people know. Low price, when the company can think of coming down with the price. Is it possible with the technology driven product? No. What about the quality? Affordability and quality here. The quality may be okay, at par we can say. The pricing also average when there are more competitors in the market. And when the product is in the terms of generic, it is not a specialized product. When the product is not having any differentiation from the existing ones, then the company can think of having this low penetration strategy. Now here we had stopped. Now here, the pioneer advantage. Pioneer, the first one. Now in the market, when the manufacturer enters in the market and totally it's new, that is the product itself is totally new, there is not a single competitor, then we say it's a pioneer in the market, the first entrant in that market. So here they enjoy this pioneer advantage. How it is advantageous? Again, they have to spend a lot because people are not aware of the product. But unless and until the company is confident that the product will click, it will not enter. The company already invests lot of amount in R&D for introduction of the product in the market. So here there are few products. Now some different technology, maybe you can say something differentiation should be there, then only they will get the advantage. Otherwise the customers will not easily switch over to this company. Now before pandemic, okay, we use the hand sanitizer, everything. Whether it existed before pandemic? Yes. Now why? Because of the situation, the focus shifted. So those who were there prior, okay, the first company which might have introduced, it has this pioneer advantage. Or electric bikes, the first company, you know. Now here there are both sides. One thing is it's highly profitable because nobody is there. People will purchase if they are satisfied. Again here, early adopters will spread the word of mouth publicity and the followers will continue. They will gain the market share as well as the profits. Only the thing is here, high risk is involved. High risk is involved. Try to be on time, students. High risk is involved in this because if there is a product failure, then there is a problem. We have seen what happened with Tata Nano, isn't it? So there was problem with the segmentation itself for that product. So here, since it's the experimentation, unless and until a thorough understanding of the product or the segments is done, no, the company does not think of moving ahead with the introduction. But if the product clicks, then sky is the limit. Here, before any other follower enters, this pioneer will capture the market share. Maruti enjoyed the monopoly status in India. Before 1990s only, Maruti was the one which enjoyed the monopoly. But when the MNCs started coming, the sales started coming down. So, for the pioneer, the one of the important aspects is they will grab the market share. Second thing is high profits they will derive. Third thing is because of customer satisfaction and loyalty, they would be able to attract the customers and sustain them. Now, following this, the product has clicked in the market. There will be the followers, those who will follow this pioneer. They will copy the idea, and that's why it said that any differentiation strategy should be patented or there should be a copyright. Maybe the technology you should be at such a higher end level that the secrecy of the formula should be maintained so that it cannot be copied easily by the competitors. And even though the follower copies, till the copier enters, the follower enters the market, this pioneer would already have established in the market. It would have gained the major market share. And then slowly one follower will come, the other one will come, and then the competition starts. But till then, the company will enjoy its status, revenue status as a pioneer. So this is for the introduction phase, or the early stage of the company. Moving ahead is the growth strategies. Growth strategies, what is the scenario? What are the features or characteristics of the growth? These are strategies. We spoke about characteristics in maybe previous sessions. What are the features? From the introduction, the product classes to the growth stage, isn't it? So what happens in the growth stage? No response. These points are with reference to strategies. Okay, I am speaking about the characteristics. Now here, as people are started purchasing the product, they become aware about the product. The awareness is created. So basic objective of creating the awareness is reached. So what is the next? In the growth phase, you expect the sales to pick up. And what about the pricing then? What about the pricing? There is a possibility that the prices may come down because the company starts enjoying the economies of the scale. Yes, no, no response, blank faces. It's not 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, the last lecture. It is the first lecture. So here in the growth stage, you expect the competitors. Maybe if the competitors are already there, the company which was in the introduction stage has shifted to the growth stage and has to fight with the competitors now. It has to promote the brand awareness. The first objective was to just create the awareness about the product, that the product exists. One step ahead. Here you expect competitors, and that's why more focus is shifted from awareness to preference. First is creating awareness. Second is preference. Preference is what? Maybe out of the available options, choose our option. That is what is preference or brand promotion strategy. So here, more efforts are taken by the company towards building the brand image. Let's not go into the detail of how to build a brand image. At least here in this step, promotion of the brand starts. And because there are other competitors also, and the company wants to grab the market share as well as retain the customers. So the company takes the efforts from that point of view. And even now, since the financial position has also changed. Initially, in the introduction stage, the demand for finance was more. Here the company starts getting the revenue. So it is possible for the company to spend more on the brand promotion activities. Improved product quality and new features. Now, as we said that here, company can think of still improving the quality of the product. Many a times you see that the initial product is different, and when after some days, maybe 3 months, 4 months, you will find a new face of the same product. A bit better version. Maybe they get the feedback from the customers, from the intermediaries, the dealers, distributors, and company thinks of improving the quality of that product. That is one case. Second thing, maybe with the parent product, the company thinks of introducing new features. Maybe it comes in new packages also. Small package. Because see here, once that market is established, from that particular segment is served, maybe the company can think of having new versions of the product, new packages of the product also. New models or flanker products are introduced. Now, when after certain time you will feel that the customer gets bored by just having a view of that product or using the same product. If you take electronic goods, you will find different versions or different models. If you see automobiles also, you will find that there is a thin line with different shades, but it exists. They come up with the different versions of the parent product. Now, when we say new variants, any product you see, you will find the flanker product. What is the meaning of flanker product? I gave you example of chips. If you take an example of toothpaste, I had given you an example of Colgate, the variant, active, salt, the herbal. What are all this? Maybe in the coming sessions, if you are interested, we may have the presentations and you will come to know how many flanker products are there or variants are there with reference to that product, because single category of FMCG, there are many products, isn't it? So it would be very difficult for us to complete all of the products. So just if you take an example of a toothpaste, you will find different variants are there. What about the toothbrush then? If I say soap, okay, whether the variants are available? Many versions. Lux Premium, Lux Chocolate, Lux this, that, all these are flanker products. The parent was only one. That is the basic Lux. Lifebuoy, previously it was just anybody who knows how it was? Just red color, small brick you can say. Over the time they changed it and gave it an aesthetic look. They changed the size also, and the color of the brick, they changed it. They changed the packaging. So why they changed it? What will happen if they don't change? People will get bored. And how will it impact? People will not purchase. So here the sales will be affected because of the competitors. So here when the competitor comes, okay, and previously they did not have much emphasis on the health part. But because there was competition, they started marketing on terms of this health. That was one of the things. In the ad also, if you see, that was emphasized, and the targeted segment were the kids, if you remember in the ad. So here, was it for the kids that advertisement? Was it for the kids actually? There were kids in the advertisement, but whether kids were the segment? No, the parents were the segment. So here maybe the parents should take care of the kids. That was the message it was giving. So flanker product includes a wide variety or a pool of different variety of or style, you can say design, all this come into that particular word of flanker product. Even different sizes, size depends upon again the particular target segment or target group. If we see the flavor, can I say that for the automobile it is applicable, the flavor? No. Yes. So flavor, it is applicable to food category, isn't it? If I say style, the product is available in different styles. Yes, clothing you can say. When he says design, maybe you can say automobile or maybe the furniture. So here, with reference to each and every product category, these variants or attributes, they differ. You cannot think of having a same measure for all categories of the product. It will change. It enters new market segment also. New market segment. We are not speaking about new product launch. We are speaking about totally entering into a new segment. Yes, new customers. But what is, do you mean that this new market segment? Segments are based upon what? What are the basis of segmentation now? We have seen geographic segmentation, demographic segmentation, psychographic, isn't it? So it is based upon that. So what do you mean that it enters new market segment? Whether geographic segmentation is possible? No. When I say go to the basics, okay. If I'm just restricting it to Maharashtra and I want to enter into Goa, the new market, is it a new segment on the basis of geographical? Yes. Okay. Now here when the Cadbury's, even in the sessions I gave you this example, the focus is where was the kids category. The shift is to new segment. What is that? Maybe you include all the masses now. There is no restriction or age bar for that product. And somewhere these advertisers, okay, they only influence the customers. They only try to change the habits of the people. And that's why, you know, you see they are bombarded with the advertisement. So this is what is the change in the segment. Now Dettol, a simple product which everybody of you know. What is the basic use? Yes, initial basic use I am asking. Initial, think about it. Maybe it's in the next part, which the company has used that strategy. It's in the next slide for a maturity stage. Increases distribution coverage. So here company tries to cover the market by reaching to customers through different channels. Maybe previously you had just a single channel of retailer to the customer. Then you adopt the online mode, maybe the digital mode of marketing to reach to the customer, so that those customers who are interested to purchase the product through the digital mode, they are covered. Now here in the growth strategies, as the market share increases, the prices come down, the company gains economies of the scale, and there is competition also. Since the people are aware and the advertising costs are cut down, the company thinks of lowering the prices. But here, again, for which type of product this is possible? Lowering the price or giving the offer when the company enjoys the economies of the scale. I think that was one of the criteria, but high-end product, that is not the case, because the company knows even though it increases the price, people are going to purchase. Now, the next part is with reference to the maturity phase. Maturity, where even the company has introduced the flanker product, they try to come up with different size, different variety, everything is there. But still, at a particular level, it reaches such a point where the market gets saturated. After that critical point, sales, they will not increase. In the assumption of that, few companies, they react to this and they start inculcating those strategies, while there are some companies who wait for the sales to come down and then they react. So it depends upon the organizations how early they take the initiative of modifying the strategies. If you have more product lines, you may think of disbursing some of them. You just abandon those products and try to concentrate on those which click the market. If you have 10 to 12 products, okay, and 2 of them, they are not performing well, people are not purchasing them. So better wind up those 2 lines and concentrate on 10. So companies do abandon those products which are not performing well. Market modification. Market modification, convert non-users to users. Now, how the company thinks of converting the non-users to the users? It will launch some schemes, promotional criteria to attract the customers. Services are to the fuller extent provided to the customers. And here, basically, the company thinks of grabbing the competitors' customers. They may think of coming up with some schemes, options, discounts, packaged offers to just shift the competitors' customers to their company. So whatever are the initiatives taken by the company to grab the customers is the market modification strategy, which is used by the companies. Convert the non-users to the users. Again here, they may use any of the marketing mantras. Now all the products, okay, whatever the manufacturer promises, they may not work according to what it has been promised. Many a times they are not able to achieve the promises. But still, specifically if you say in the cosmetic market, where they are selling the hope, have you noticed this? Companies spend huge amount in advertising for the cosmetic. They are selling the hope to the customers. And they gain the customers also. So which type of segmenting it is? Fair and lovely, fair and handsome. Okay. बहुत fair कोई होगा क्या? But still people are purchasing. Fair and handsome. So what is this type of segmentation? They're selling the hope. Is it the psychographic segmentation? Okay. So here somewhere the customer is psychologically satisfied by using those products. All the products related to cosmetic benefits, here they are targeting the psychology of the customers and they are selling the hope to the customers that when you use this product, there will be a transformation. And it works psychologically also. Initially, you may also find the change in between you, but that might not be the reason, and the psychological thinking of the person also plays a vital role in this. Many a times to few extent it is true also. And that's why we say we go for referrals. Wherever the products are very critical, people go for the referrals also. They take the advice of the friends or family members or relatives, whosoever in this case. That is, convert from non-users to users. Enter new market segments again here also. Now, when you think of entering the new market segments, maybe you change the face of the product, you change the modus operandi, the marketing strategy. Many of the companies change the tagline also, the jingle also. The version is very different. Win the competitor's customer is the strategy at this stage. When the sales are coming down, some of the companies, instead of thinking why the sales are coming down, they will focus on advertising and still convey the customers that how we are better. That is one psychology or philosophy. The other one is the company really thinks why the sales are coming down. It undertakes a rigorous research and development and changes the product itself. Product modification, that is changing the quality performance. They come with the innovations. Previously, if you have seen the face of a product like Santur, I gave an example of a Lifebuoy. So what they are doing, they are changing the face of the product. Maybe a new product would come in a new shape of bottle. You may have a new brand ambassador who is advertising the product. So it is the product modification itself. Style improvement in terms of automobiles or vehicles, two-wheelers. If the colors are made available to the customers, today we see there are many options in the colors. Previously, we did not have that much options. Fluorescent colors, orange, green, fluorescent green, parrot green. So here, this is to tap the customers, those who were left out, those who did not like the previous colors. So here one can think of having different variations and permutations and combinations to change or modify the product itself, which it initially was, and when it reaches the maturity stage. Now, what is marketing mix modification? Here, entirely you change the product, the variety, the features, the style. One can come up with the warranty schemes. Improvement in the services will start at the maturity stage. When the sales start coming down, the company becomes more aggressive to reach to the customers. They may hire more personal selling people to reach to the customers. Pricing. Company may think of giving more credit terms, more discounts. Promotion policies are adopted by the company in this phase. Even for the dealers or distributors, they can think of giving more margins to push the product in the market. The loyal customers, they are rewarded many a times here. So in terms of promotion also, you will find that when the company enters again the maturity stage, they will start with aggressive advertising. Maybe the print media, maybe if they are using the local FM channels, the television mode, the digital mode, everywhere they try to reach to the customers by the promotion mix. By using different channel of distributions also, they try to reach the customers. They may have a dealer, they improve or increase the dealers in a particular city to reach to masses. They may think of presence of online mode. Maybe the company can have their own customer care departments to call the customers why they shifted from the product. If they get some input from the customers, they will try to change again the product and reach to the customers that maybe you had this problem and we have modified it. Please try this new version or new product. Would you like to try it. Even the company is giving you some credit facility. And that's why today companies, before entering this phase, they are taking the cognizance. They have their own customer care centers where every now and then you receive a call. Every now and then means maybe every 6 months they receive a call from the customer. So this is the marketing strategy which the company uses. Whether anybody is there? Okay. Now next is the decline stage. The product enters the decline stage where the firm still droops down. Here the options are like the firm can think of increasing investment in terms of maybe they may hire a consultant, a specialist to again modify the product depending upon the situation where they are, whether they have entered the maturity stage or the decay stage or totally the decline stage. So here maybe through advertising, through expanding the territories, through expanding the businesses. Suppose if one market is saturated, they can think of hopping to other geographical areas. If suppose one segment is restricted, the company can think of having more uses. Now, I've spoken about the brand Dettol initially. Washing clothes, he said, but washing clothes was not the purpose previously. When they used to use the Dettol, the first use on which the manufacturers emphasized when there were wounds, isn't it? Healing or cleaning the wound. Like we have the iodine. So here the Dettol, it started from there, isn't it? कुछ लगा है आपको Dettol लेके आओ, पहुंचती हूँ Dettol से. Okay. So here from there it started to washing clothes, to floor cleaners, to etc. So here company thinks of coming up with more uses. Vicks VapoRub. सर दर्द, बदन दर्द, क्या क्या है? So here what they are doing? Initially सर्दी है, जुकाम है, ठीक है, but अभी बदन भी है, वो भी कम हो जाएगा, है ना? So what they are doing here? They are increasing the use of it. Amrutanjan, same, with the new package, with the more emphasis on the use of it. Plus ज़्यादा चले. These taglines, okay, किफायती, extra, super extra, new version. What are these words? These prefix are used. Whether they are used, अब ज़्यादा, अब लंबा चले. What is that? Why they are stressing on those words? Why the company needs to use these type of words here? Prefix. Because they want to focus that something extra is being added to the existing product. Zyada means maybe they are offering some more quantity with the same price. Kifaiti, affordable. Super, supreme. These are the, some version they would like to reflect that this is a modern version of the existing product. And the company does take care of increasing the quantity also here. It's not that whatever are the prefixes, they are mentioned like that only, but here actually they increase the quantity. They see to it that the shelf life is increased. In case of durable products, the durability is increased. In case of packaging also, a bade size mein available, like that. Okay, these are the taglines which the companies they use to make the customers aware about the availability or the change version or new phase of the product. Cut price to stay in the market and maintain the market share. Now here at the decline stage, basic problem the company faces is to retain the market share. The market share starts falling at a very higher rate, higher speed in the decline stage, and this is one of the major critical problems which the company faces. That is maintenance of the market share, and hence to retain that market. Harvesting is a word used with reference to what? Yes. Farming, agriculture. So what is harvesting there? Harvesting म्हणजे काय? What do you mean by harvesting? Yes. Is that harvesting? मशागत करणे. What about others? Harvesting. The company thinks of using n number of strategies to see to it that it survives. So maybe they will cut down the price on the advertising. They will cut down upon the machinery. They will see to it that each and everything, every attempt the company makes for the survival here. If not, slash down the prices, enter the market, grab the market share before winding up. So here, this is the last strategy which the companies they do: slash the market price, penetrate the market, grab the market share, and wind up the business. Because after that, the company will not rise. It comes to know. Divesting. Divesting is totally closing it down and investing. Maybe here the options are go for the closure, enter new market with a new product, or sell the existing firm. Even that is a good option because the company has invested in machinery, in plants. The company has the employees. Everything is ready with the departments, with the people. It has an option of selling it off, joint venture, acquisition option. All these are available for the company. So this is the last part, last stage at the decline, where the company feels that nothing is going to click henceforth or nothing will click ahead, and then only it will take this extreme step or the last step of divesting. Now coming on to the next part is the marketing mix. Marketing mix, here on the board it is. I have finished with that part now. So that was regarding PLC, product life cycle. But here, one more thing is written, maybe I will discuss in the next session with reference to PLC. I just wanted to show you the graph there. This is with reference to fashion. Now, I said that usually it's a bell-shaped curve. I will finish it up. I will discuss. Usually the characteristics of PLC curve is a bell-shaped curve, isn't it? In the introduction is slow, growth stage, and then somewhere it enters the maturity and decline. Okay, so it's a bell-shaped curve. Many a times we cannot say that it's a bell-shaped curve like this. Okay, it may be like this. Sales pick up and they start coming down. Maybe in the technology-driven product, the automobiles people purchase, it went down, and due to some reason, again maybe technological reason, it comes down. Clothing, apparel. What does this mean? Can I say it's with reference to clothing or apparel? Pure fashion, yeah. It's with reference to, you can say instead of fashion, fad. Fashion stays a bit a bit longer time, but fad is like it will come, it will go. Maybe in a new movie, a celebrity has entered with some clothing. People start liking it. Everywhere you see the clothing are there. Purchase. For some time, again, it went. Maybe for a year, then it went down. Fads are like immediately it will go up, it will come down. Who are the target customers for this? Yes, young generation or youth, you can say. Specifically, we cannot say confined to a particular age criteria. Maybe a person who is 50 plus also will enjoy this phase of having the apparel. So we cannot comment, as each and every of us has a different personality. So one cannot say that it would be bell-shaped only. Yes, for eatables or for durable products, one can think of having it. If you say furniture, where it is a highly reflection of style. In case of style, durable goods, you expect that it will stay for a longer time. But maybe one can think of having such type of look. Up and down. The fashion repeats. So even for the fashion products, you can take again the apparel which come into this segment, the jewelry design come into this segment. What about the vehicles? Vehicles? Now again, it depends upon the very important part of attribute. For vehicles, what is a very important attribute? Cars, two-wheelers. What is important for cars or two-wheelers? Aesthetic value, look, function, variety, design. क्या है? Quality, durability, technology. Out of this, what is more prominent? Maybe for some people, quality matters. For some people, the technology matters. For some people, the style matters, the design matters. Yes, comfort matters. So here it based upon that, the curve, the nature of the curve, it changes. So the companies also, they do a lot of research. They understand this part also. As and when it goes down, the company thinks of modifying the product. Then and there itself, their eyes are wide open. They get the feedback from their dealers and customers, also their salespersons who are given the instructions to take the feedback about the competitor product as well as their product from these intermediaries and report to the company person. So easily the companies get the data. And today, because of the internet has allowed scope for customer engagement. So directly the customer can give feedback to the company, and it helps the manufacturer to come up with the necessary modifications or changes. Now in the next part, we will discuss the marketing. Actually, I wanted to discuss this today. Now, whether you are interested in any of the presentations. If you are interested, maybe from the next week, once let me finish with the digital business, then